Some of humanity's greatest stories took place on one road in the Holy Land, stretching along Israel's central mountain ridge. It's called Route 60, the Biblical Highway. The road begins in the south, in the desert city of Beersheba, named by the biblical forefathers Abraham and Isaac. Here, Abraham built an oasis to teach travelers the truth of one God. Next is Hebron. Here lies the ancestral burial cave purchased by Abraham 3,800 years ago, and where the biblical forefathers and mothers were buried. Today, it is topped by a majestic 2,000-year-old edifice erected by King Herod. 3,000 years ago, King David made Hebron his first capital city, and here he was crowned king of Israel. Northwards is Bethlehem, where Jacob buried his beloved wife, the matriarch Rachel. Bethlehem is also the setting for the Book of Ruth, the righteous Moabite convert and great-grandmother of King David, who was born and anointed here. Jerusalem, jewel in the heart of the Holy Land, and home to Mount Moriah, site of the binding of Isaac. The first and second temples stood here, the pride of two independent Jewish commonwealths. An ultimate symbol of the connection between man and God, Jerusalem is the spiritual capital of the world. Beit El. While fleeing from his brother Esav, Jacob came here and experienced a prophetic dream of a ladder connecting heaven and earth. Jacob named the place Beit El, House of God. 20 years later, he would return with his wives and children and receive a new name, Israel. Shiloh, spiritual center for almost 400 years after the children of Israel entered the land. Here, the biblical Hannah prayed for a son and was answered with the birth of Samuel the prophet. Shechem. While congregated on the twin mountains of Gerizim and Eval, the Jewish people received blessings and curses. Here, Joshua buried the bones of Joseph, carried to the land of Israel by the Jewish people during their sojourn from Egypt. The road continues north to the Gilboa Ridge and Jezreel Valley. Here on majestic Mount Tabor, the prophetess Devorah sang a song of victory, and nearby the fearless Yael slew Sisera, commander of Hatzor's army. Here King Saul and his son Jonathan fell in battle, and in nearby Megiddo, the armies of Israel clashed with invaders. The Biblical Highway is an ancient road that brings the cities of the Bible and their stories to life, and it's reborn today as Israel's Route 60. The highway, the Holy Land, and the cities of the Bible are waiting for you, where your epic journey is about to begin.